Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Clips right here. I have a K.E.M strike using the Honey Badger with extended mags and a grip on. This is actually PlayStation 4. This is not an Xbox One gameplay. And once again, I apologize if you think the quality is bad because I don't have a recording mic yet. As you guys know, my last video stated that I'll be getting back into YouTube, so I don't have all the equipment I need yet. But I don't have a mic, so. And I'm planning on getting a PVR, but as of right now, it's not really necessary. But unless I want to it's not really necessary actually. But still gonna pick one up because it's easier to get videos from my PlayStation 4. Because this video, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty easy to get the video off Facebook, whatever. But I'm gonna get a PVR just to make it easier, and so I can record longer on my Xbox because that 5-minute limit is really kind of annoying. So I'm gonna make sure I get that for you guys. But anyway, sorry if you guys sorry for another Honey Badger gameplay. This is my best gun in Call of Duty. Like, I do good with this gun every single 90% of the time I use it. That's the reason why I'm using the gun. So I mean, the last two gameplays, I have a few AK-12 gameplays and a few MTAR gameplays or whatever. So I'm gonna try and use those guns, and I'm gonna try and use those guns instead of using the Honey Badger. I know all the YouTubers and stuff are using Honey Badgers, so I'm gonna try and use a different gun to separate myself from them. But it's just so hard not to because the Honey Badgers is just a great gun. Like, I have 3 K.E.M strikes altogether, and all 3 of the K.E.M strikes are with the Honey Badger, which is why it's crazy. Like, this gun is just beast. So I'm gonna try and get a K.E.M strike with a different gun, but it's just the Honey Badger is the easiest to get it with. That's the only reason. That's the main reason why I use it. It's because it's just easy to use and it just fits my playstyle. But yeah. I mean, I want your opinion. Like, a lot of people are ghosts. People stop liking Call of Duty this year, and like last year, I think Black Ops 2 was almost unplayable towards the end of it when it got boring. Like, I would stick it in and I would barely be able to play 2 games, maybe 3, and I would just get tired of the game. And like, that happened, the same thing happened to me with Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, I would start the game up on Xbox when I had it for Xbox 360 before next gen came out, or current gen now. And I would just, after like 4 or 5 games, and this is when it first came out, after I got to like maybe level 50, so maybe about 12 to 15 hours of game time, I just get bored of it after like 5 games. And I don't know, like, people, like, a lot of people, I mean, especially me, I got turned away from Call of Duty when I played Ghost on Xbox 360. I thought it was terrible. But when next gen came out, I got it for PlayStation. I don't know what it is. I'm just having fun with it. I mean, a lot of people saying it's the best COD ever. I don't agree with that, but I do believe on next gen, not last gen. Last gen, I hated it. I mean, current gen. Alright, last Xbox 60 and PlayStation versions I hated, but I like it on the current gen systems, which is PlayStation and Xbox One. It feels so weird saying that, but I like it on current gen systems. I don't know what the difference is. It's just that I play better, it looks better. I think I don't know, maybe it looks better. I don't know why I'm doing better, but it's just I'm doing better as a whole on on current gen. And but I know a lot of people that have been playing it on current gen and last gen, and they just absolutely dislike the game. And I don't know why, but I mean, I play Battlefield, and I don't know. I mean, I liked, well, right, I had Battlefield 4 for current gen before I had Call of Duty Ghosts for current gen. Battlefield was the second game I bought, and I quoted, I said Battlefield is better than Call of Duty this year, and I've never said that before. Even though I've played all the Battlefield games, this Battlefield seemed too slow paced for me or whatever. And I mean, I know you're supposed to play objective in the game, but it seemed like Battlefield took the objective, it took itself too seriously with the objective, so I didn't really like it. I mean, I didn't like it more than Call of Duty, but this year when I played Battlefield 4, I mean, I was pretty good at it. I was liking it, and I hated Call of Duty. So I thought this year I said that Battlefield 4 is better than Call of Duty. And after getting Call of Duty for next gen for Christmas, I can say they're about even because I enjoyed them about the same. But I do say that I cannot play one of those games and then hop onto the other one because the play style is so different. Like, I do bad if I play one in like for a little bit, like maybe an hour or so, excuse me, and then go into the next one, and I'll do bad on the game that I transition to because their play styles are so different, and like since their play styles are different, when you try and transition into them, it's just hard. It's just hard to adapt to it within time before you end up rage quitting. So that's basically how I feel on Call of Duty and shit. I mean, I like it, but I mean, I feel like current gen really made it better. I think it's a better experience on current gen, especially because Ground War. I think that's also what it is. Ground War really made me appreciate the game more because simply on last gen I couldn't stand playing 6v6 on these maps, and I think I forgot which YouTuber said it. They used Ground War to sell the next gen version because they know these maps were made for 9v9. Most of these maps, about 90% of these maps, think about the only maps I'm not made for are the maps not in Ground War. But I think maybe one or two of those could actually be included. So I'll say about 95% of the maps in here could have actually are made for Ground War. So they're using Ground War to sell you the current gen versions, which is, I mean, it's a smart business move. I'm trying to figure out which YouTuber said this, but I saw a video saying I absolutely agree that they used it for that because these maps are giant in Call of Duty retrospective, and in Call of Duty's perspective, but they're using that to sell you the next gen version, I mean current gen version, which is a great selling point. But I mean, it made it almost unplayable on on last gen, like for real, it made it almost unplayable. It's so big, you always get shot in your back because you're looking for somebody. The map is too big and you can't. It was just frustrating on last gen. But that's my thoughts on Call of Duty this year. Hopefully, I mean, new DLC coming out. Hopefully that people that don't like it, I hope you can enjoy it. If you do have a next gen, I mean, get current gen system and play it. I guarantee. Oh, look at that knife right there. I think that was the kill of the K.E.M strike, because if I didn't react in time, because I usually don't knife, I usually shoot, but if I didn't react in time, I might have been dead on the streak. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If you didn't enjoy the last gen version, I guarantee you, when you get a current gen, play Call of Duty Ghosts, it'll be a better experience. Just play Ground War, and it'll be a better experience. But right here, I'm gonna go into the game. Well, that's my thoughts basically on Call of Duty this year, and I hope that the DLC and stuff makes this a better game overall. And I hope that you guys who disliked Call of Duty this year can give it some hope on the current gen. And alright, so basically right here my streak is coming to an end. I was almost out of ammo for this, so I picked up the Remington, but I didn't really want to shoot with it because it didn't have a silencer, and I realized that we were running out of time. So I think I ran over here and picked up an AK-12, I believe. Yeah, I did, but I didn't end up using it actually. I think I was like 3 kills off at this point, and I didn't end up using the AK-12 here because I think I needed like 1 kill or so. I don't remember actually, but I'll pick up the K.E.M strike pretty shortly here. I think in about the next 30 seconds. I think I get a kill here, and then I go up. Yeah, so I pick up the K.E.M strike shortly, but yeah, I think this is a pretty good gameplay. I think it was a pretty decent gameplay. I died 4 times, but that was because I actually didn't plan on going for a K.E.M strike this game. There goes the K.E.M strike right there, and I called it in immediately because I thought it was actually the points were higher than it actually was. So the video's coming to an end. I just want to say please subscribe if you enjoyed, give it a like, and give me your thoughts on what you think of Call of Duty this year, and see you next video. Bye.